Hello, 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 everyone. Hi. Welcome to Clean Greens Living, broadcasting here live on Rainier Avenue Radio. It is your host, Queen Bree, in the building. How is everyone doing today on this Tuesday afternoon? Our announcements for today. The Call to Conscience Black History Museum is open Tuesday through Sunday this month from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. The last viewing of the museum will be on the 28th of February. So you guys all get your tickets and can go join while you still have the chance. It is February 18th. So you still have a couple of days, which time has been flying. So make sure you get your tickets and join us at Rainier Avenue Radio's Black Conscience, Black History Month. Also, Rainier Avenue Radio sends out our deepest respects to the family of our own DJ Nasty Ness, who has regrettably passed away over the weekend. Ness was a cornerstone to the region's hip hop community for decades, and he will be missed. So we send our loves and prayers to his family. This weekend, Rainier Avenue Radio will be broadcasting the Washington District 2-3A Boys Basketball Championship live on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Teams will be decided from games tonight and Thursday. So you guys stay tuned to Rainier Avenue Radio, who will be broadcasting these games, and see who will be the person you will be listening to this Saturday. All right, everyone. Fun facts about Black History Month. As you know, it is Black History Month every month, every day of the year. But you know what? It's Black History Month, so let's go with a Black History fact today. Does anyone know about Dr. Charles Drew? Dr. Charles Drew. He was an African-American surgeon and medical researcher who made pivotal contributions to the blood transfusion and storage. Now, typically I would give more information because it's Black History Facts, but I don't want to give more information because I want you guys to go look up Dr. Charles Drew yourself and learn information for yourself so that you can read it and it can stick in here. Dr. Charles Drew. He is an African-American surgeon and medical researcher. Go and see how he helped change. Yes, there we go. How he helped change things in the medical industry. All right. So, question of the day: what is one change you believe will make a significant positive impact in your community? And how can you contribute to that change? Question again, what is the change you believe will make a significant impact in your community? And how can you be a part of that change? So if you're listening, I'm going to give you some time to take that in. Give me your feedback and let me know. In the meantime, I'm so excited to bring on our show guest, Miss Nita Jackson from JJ's House of Soul, so we could talk about all that she's doing in our community in her event that's coming on this weekend. So everyone, please welcome in Miss Nita from JJ's House of Soul.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Miss Nita. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me on the show.
Good. Thanks for being here. So, you want to tell us about your catering business?
Yeah, so I'm JJ's House of Soul. I'm born and raised in Seattle. We've been established since 2015, coming up on our 10th anniversary in October.
Nice. And what do do you have a physical place people can come visit you at, or how does people reach out to you and
Yeah,
get
well,
your
right
food?
now we're working on a brick and mortar and a food truck. So right now we're doing private chef, catering, and pop-up events.
Okay, nice. And what kind of food are you cooking?
So I do soul food fusion. I do anything and everything. Anything you want, I can do it. So I always say I put a soul food twist on everything. So I could fried chicken, yams, mac and cheese, spaghetti, lumpia, gumbo, you name it.
So how do you put a soul food twist on your lumpia?
So I just put my love in it. I make it with my own twist. I'd use the basic ingredients, cabbage, the ginger, whatever meat they want, and just add a little soul food seasoning to it, make it that little soul food flair.
Nice. So what was I gonna say? So have you ever made like a soul food lumpia, like
I've made
with
soul
the
rolls. I've made
chicken?
soul rolls with smoked
So
turkey, yams, mac and cheese, and greens.
oh wow, I want to taste
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yes.
And so you do, so right now you do pop-up shops. So how often do you do the pop-up shops and
I
where
try to
are
do
they
them at
typically?
least once a month or once every couple of months. Right now it's kind of the slower season. So in the summer it's more popping with a lot more. So try to do those about 2 to 3 times a month.
Okay, nice. And then they can get soul food there. Do
Yes.
people put in orders typically when you're like, do you put out information that you're going to do the pop-ups so people can put in requests, or do you
Oh
just
yeah.
do a pop-up
Yes.
and this is what
Yes.
I have?
Yes. I encourage people to follow our pages. We're on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And so I post everything there, the flyers, the menus, the vendors. If I'm putting on an event, the vendors that's going to be there, and all the information they need.
Okay.
Yes.
So look, in the midst of me and listening to you, I forgot my question. How did you
That's
get
okay.
started?
I'm sorry. Well, I can
How did
barely
you
hear
get
you, but I'm trying to listen to you say, how did I get started?
Yeah, how did you get started?
Oh, so I watched my grandma and my mom, they're both chefs as well. So I've always watched them in the kitchen and try to get in and help any way that I could. And so I kind of started mastering my craft from a small age. And everybody's like, "Oh, your food's so good, you should sell it." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm like, "Oh, I just love cooking." So eventually I got into starting to sell food, and people just loved it. So I just kept going with it.
Nice. And
Yeah.
so you have an event coming up this week, a
Yes.
Black History Month pop-up shop. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, so we're having a Black History pop-up shop this Sunday, the 23rd, at Delancey's in Renton, 810 South 3rd Street. And it's from 3 to 7 p.m. We have 10 plus vendors, all Black vendors. We would love if everyone would come out support. I'm going to be cooking soul food. I'm going to have gumbo, going to have pork chops, going to have soul burgers. Soul Burgers is paying homage to Sammy's off of 23rd and Union. So that has beef burger, hot link, bacon, sweet pickles, cheese, lettuce, tomato. That's one of our hot sellers, and a couple of other items. Mississippi pot roast, my famous mac and cheese sides, my famous greens. So we got a lot of good stuff.
Child, you done made me hungry. It's like we gotta make sure I come
Yes.
and get
Oh,
a
let me
plate.
not forget
Okay.
I'm gonna also have the
Oh, go ahead.
7 Up pound cake. Can't forget the dessert. 7 Up pound cake, caramel cake, and all kind of good stuff.
Nice. And can you tell us about your homage to the what did you say, the Union burgers?
Yes, yes. Sammy's that used to be on Union.
Tell it.
Yes.
Yes. Oh
Yeah,
my
so
God, Sammy's.
they
Didn't
have
he used
these
to sell those? Go
Oh no,
ahead.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to cut you off. I can barely hear you.
Oh no, no, no. You're fine. You're fine. This is how it is. You cut me off, I may
Okay.
cut you off, but the
We
information's gonna
working
get
it
out there.
out.
It's fine. Yes. So Sammy's, okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I said he. She had, didn't she have like those little mini burgers as well back in the day?
Yes.
I
Yes. Yes. You
randomly
know what I'm
think
talking
about
about.
those. Yes. I randomly
Yes.
think about those burgers that they used to have, those mini
Yes.
burgers, and then they had the burgers with the hot links
hmm
and patties. So tell it, why is that so significant, and why is that something that we should pay homage to, especially in our community these
Well,
days?
she was a great staple in the Central District, so you got to pay homage to the good and the great. And so I know everyone used to
Yeah,
love their burgers. I used to love their burgers. We used to go there for a treat like once a month, and it was always a good time.
guys, nice. I love that.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
can people expect when they come up to your pop-up shops?
You can expect a good vibe, good fun, great energy, and good food, great Black vendors, and just support. We just love to support everyone, and we need support from everyone.
Okay, nice. And guys, how do you find the location? What's the significance in the location? And what's the significance in your vendors? Can we talk about that?
Yes, absolutely. So I found this location from a previous vending opportunity that I did. So I spoke with the owner and worked with her. This will be my second event there. So Delancey's in Renton. Sarah is the owner. She's so nice. She's so sweet. She's so kind. So we just work with her, and she's for the community. She's very helpful. She's awesome. So definitely encourage anyone and everyone to do their events there.
And so you still have space for vendors, or are you all
Um,
capped out with
we're
your
kind of
vendors?
tight right now. I think we're at 14 vendors, so I may have to squeeze. I may have enough room for one to two more,
Okay.
depending on what they sell. We're
Oh,
full in the beauty department, we're full in the jewelry department, and we have three clothing vendors, I believe now. So depending on what they sell, yes, I can probably plug them in. But yeah.
okay, nice. Can we talk about the vendors who's going to be there?
Oh, absolutely. I would love to give them a plug. So we have Tipsy Tutu. She's selling socks and tutus. We have Nellie Bell's Boutique. She
Oh,
sells clothing, jewelry, and accessories. We have Creative Threads. He has a male clothing line. He's awesome. I love his clothes. We have Tasha's Beauty. She sells beauty products. She sells oils and body butters and stuff like that. We have JJ's House of Soul. I'm doing the soul food. We have I should have brought the list. I'm trying to think of everyone
oh
off
no,
top.
you're fine.
We have
Oh no, that's
Anastasia
okay.
Travel. She has a travel book. She has decal stickers with like baby on board and stuff like that that you put on your windowsill. We have what else do we have so many. I'm trying to think of them all. Forgive me guys if I
No,
forget.
no, it's fine. If you
um
remember as we're talking, just we'll give
yeah,
more shout outs.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Oh, I just got an
So we
activewear.
have
I just got an activewear. I forget what the name of the company is, but we have an activewear person as well, and three beauty
nice,
people. So yeah, we got a nice variety.
nice. So activewear, beauty, and you
Yeah.
said jewelry and
Uh huh.
food. Like you done hit every last one of them. And
Yeah.
how do how does it? What is the planning like going into this? Like, how did you decide to start bringing other people in on your pop ups?
Well, I love to support the community, and I know how hard it is to be a small business and not have a brick and mortar and want to get your product out there, want to get your product seen. So I just wanted to be able to provide that option for people as well as for myself, to be spotlighted and highlighted and, get some extra clientele, get eyes on our product, and get the support that we need.
So if somebody came to you and they were like, I want to start like promoting my business, I want to do some pop-up shops, what would be your advice to them?
My advice to them to it would be to make sure you have quality products, make sure you're ready to promote, make sure you're ready for good days, make sure you're ready for bad days, because it's all not rainbow and sparkles. Some days you will go to a pop-up, you pay the vendor fee, you won't get to sell it all. Some days you'll do great and you will sell out. So, you just have to have that mind frame to where every day is not going to be a successful day, but keep pushing through.
Okay. How do you keep pushing through? What is some advice that you take on that keeps you pushing through?
Well, I stay focused and I promote, promote, promote. The main key to being successful is to promote. You can't give up. You have to promote from sun up to sundown and get your ideas out there, get your products showcased. Put pictures, do promo, whatever you can. So what I do is I try to rely on social media a lot and try to give word of mouth, and I try to just stay focused and try my best to keep it together. Some days it's hard, like I said, but just
Yeah.
trying to stay focused and promote. Promoting is the main thing, but just having faith, basically. Just definitely having faith and don't give up on yourself.
What is one of the favorite dishes that you cook? and that
My
you
favorite dish
serve?
right now, since it's cold weather, is gumbo.
Mhm.
In the summertime,
Nice.
I love barbecue, the mac and cheese, the yams, some ribs, barbecue chicken, all that good stuff. So I guess it depends on the season. I kind of switch it up. My favorite is I love snacks. So lumpia. I love lumpia. I love little desserts. I love pecan pie, sweet potato pie. So it all depends on the mood.
The mood. Okay. And the weather
Yeah.
determines that
And
mood.
the weather, yes,
Nice.
yes.
That's,
Because you don't want to be
that's
cooking no
smart though.
gumbo
I've
in the
never.
summertime.
Right. Oh well, you don't want to, but they do kind of taste good. But
Yeah.
a lot of people I never heard. I love that you said it depends on the weather and depends on the mood, because I never, realize. I don't think a lot of us realize what it takes to be someone who cooks,
Hmm.
and that it takes that thought process of like, it feels like this outside, so this will be good for people. Like, is that something that's natural, or is that something that you kind of saw as you were starting out in the cooking business?
Yeah, it's pretty natural for me because it's like in the summertime, you don't want to be in there slaving over the hot kitchen, cooking a lot of hot stuff. And then when the wintertime, people are like, oh, it's so cold. And, hot food will warm your soul and warm your body. So definitely, the weather definitely has an impact on what I cook.
Okay. And so, what is one of your most memorable experience in doing cooking and pop-up shops?
Probably I would say my first pop up. It was very, very great experience, and it encouraged me to get out there more and do my business more. And I just loved it. So it was from there. I just kept going.
Okay. And then you talk a lot about you grew up in the CD, I'm assuming, because you
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about Sammy's.
Mhm.
What's an experience, what's a good memory from the CD that you drive through or walk through the CD now and you're like, wow, it's changed so much. So what does that bring up for you when you're there?
It brings them nostalgia, just looking back on the memories of all the places that we used to frequent that's not there no more, like Philly's on 23rd. Now it's Uncle Ike's. It's like, wait, what? This is not where I
Yeah.
grew up as a kid. And just a lot of different locations are not there no more. So it's like my childhood is not the same. Kids growing up now won't have the same experience that we had.
Yeah, it was a community feel. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
I don't think it was black owned, but Sam's Quickie was a good shop to go
Oh,
to for
yes, the
us during
chicken. We used to
church.
like that chicken. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
um. So, is there anything that I have missed that you would love for the audience who are listening in to know about your business or your pop up shop that's coming up this weekend?
We would just hope that you would take the time to come out to support me and local businesses. It's really important that we have community help and community support. It helps us strive. It helps us stay focused and encouraged and not give up. So that's the main thing. We all need support. That's definitely the main thing. And we all have quality
And
products. We all love what we do, and we put our heart and soul and passion in it. So if you come out and
and it's
support,
it sounds like some. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you
oh
off.
no,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go
I was gonna say it sounds like you have a lot of natural products coming in there too. Is that
We do.
specific, or is
No,
that
it's
just
just
how?
whoever wants to sign up. I try to limit it to, three per category, but we definitely have health and beauty. We have a holistic. She's going to be selling crystals. We have body butters. We have scrubs. We have oil, body oil. So a lot of different good things. And hair care. We're going to
Nice.
have hair care items as
Okay.
well.
If you're just tuning in, you're tuning into Clean Greens Living Live, broadcasting here live on Rainier Avenue Radio. It is your host, Queen Bree, and we have Miss Nita in here from JJ's House of Soul, and she will be presenting a I'm sorry, Black History Month vendor marketplace in Delancey's and Renton. I know Delancey's is really good for our community to throw a lot of events. So I'm pretty sure our audience know where Delancey's is. But if you don't know, it is 810 South 3rd Street, Renton, Washington. And it'll be this Sunday, 3 to 7 p.m. So please come in and join the fun. So what do you do for self care?
Oh, it cut out. You said what I do for self what?
Self care.
Oh, self care. I listen to classical music. I listen to jazz music. I like to focus on manifestation. I like to manifest. I like to meditate, and I like to go to the spa every now and then. Get girls' day going. Definitely, especially after a pop up. It's a
Nice.
lot of
What?
work doing a pop up, so spa day doesn't
Yes.
hurt.
Yeah, it's a lot of work doing a pop up, and then for you to also be managing the pop up, but also cooking. That
Yeah,
is a lot, but
yeah,
that's something good. So
yeah.
I definitely will come and try to show up. But let's talk about manifestation real quick because you said something there.
Mhm.
What is manifestation, and what do you do when you're manifesting?
Well, I'm just now getting into the manifestations. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and little here and there Instagram things. So basically, you write down what your goal is, what you want to obtain, and you say it and keep writing it down. And you have to think it, you have to believe it, you have to feel it. And so for it to manifest, and you just pray on it and hope it comes to life.
Okay, think it, feel it, believe it,
Yes.
pray on it,
Yes.
have
Those are the
faith.
main
You
three.
better
Yep.
preach,
You
girl.
got it. Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us. What are you do this weekend?
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Did I cut out? Hello?
Yeah, it's a little bit,
There we
but
go.
it's bits and pieces cutting out.
What are you looking forward most to this weekend coming up?
Oh, I didn't hear none of that. I'm looking forward to hanging out with the other vendors and meeting them in person. I've met some of them in person. I've worked with some of them previously, but just seeing how everyone works, how everyone sells their products. I'm looking forward to great foot traffic coming out to support us, meeting new people. I'm a people person, so I love meeting new people. I love being out there and just meeting new faces, smiling at people, saying hello. It's so hard in the world. I just love to give joy back to
Yeah,
it.
it is. So I see that there's going to be music. Who's been in the music this at
That's
this
gonna be
event?
me, DJ Nita.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
DJ
Yeah.
Nita. What kind of music do you play? What kind of music do you
So we're
play
gonna
at
have a
your
little bit
events?
of everything: R&B, old school, um, hip hop, 90s pop, just a little mix of everything.
Do you put your playlist together, or do you get
Yep.
a playlist from there? Like
Nope.
you
I put
put
it
your
together
playlist
myself.
together?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so tell
I
me
love
about your
music.
playlist. How do you Okay, you love
So I
music.
try to
And
make it
so
family friendly, depending on the event it is. So I try to make this one family friendly because it is a family friendly event. So I got a little bit of Chris Brown, a little bit of Luther, a little bit of Kendrick Lamar, um, all kind of people. I got some 112 in there.
nice.
Yeah, a
You
little
ain't got
bit of
no
mix
Drake
of
up in there?
everybody.
No, just messing.
Do I have who?
I said you ain't got no Drake up in there, girl.
Oh, no, I think I got one
Drake.
song. I'm team both,
I'm
but
just-
I like Kendrick a little more. West Coast.
Me too, me too. The
Yes.
type of ish we own, okay?
Okay.
Um,
Yes.
well, it sounds like it's going to be a lovely event, and if anyone is listening, please go out and join for this Black History Month event. Is there going to be any speakers, or it's just you come in and you give back and you buy black?
Yeah, just buy black and come eat, come vibe, come listen to music, have a good time. Gonna have a free hot beverage bar, so if don't let the weather discourage you, you can warm up with some coffee, some hot cocoa, some tea, whatever you like.
Oh, you got the whole. I love that. Like you said, she said, did y'all hear? She said free,
Yep.
free hot beverage bar. Nice. I love
Yeah.
that. A lot of times you go into vendors, having that free, something free is very
Yeah.
appealing to people. So please make sure you get there. It's in Delancey's in Renton. Is there anything they need to know about parking or
It's street parking. It's street parking. So
street
wherever
parking?
available, you guys are all good and welcome. There is some parking in the back,
Okay.
but it's a yoga studio that they share it with. So it kind of gets finicky
Mm,
about the back parking, but definitely a lot of on-street parking.
okay. So get there early, get your parking.
Yes.
Even if you need to bring somebody with you and y'all take turns getting out the car, come
Mm-hmm.
shop black. It is important, especially as people are making this product from their heart and soul. And girl, I gotta come get some food. You left me hungry, and I'm like waiting till Sunday
Awesome.
to
I
get some
got you.
gumbo. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So we have music, we have food, we have shopping. It's family fun, friendly. Come shop black at Delancey's this Sunday, 3 to 7. And then there's another event that is coming up that I almost forgot to mention, and I would be in so much trouble this Saturday. We care. Come join us this Saturday at Rainier Community Center. There'll be flu vaccines, COVID vaccines, blood screenings, health resources, you name it. So come in, and it's just a weekend full of community. So you come in and you take care of yourself, your health the first day, and then the next day you take care of your health in shopping. So we take care of our health in getting our vaccines and our screenings and wellness educations in Children's Corner, but then you come the next day and you look good, okay? Because ain't nothing wrong
Okay.
with looking good and feeling good, okay? It's called balance,
Yep.
everybody. Okay, so join these two events this weekend, this Saturday. This Saturday at Rainier Community Center, there will be an event from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Clean Greens will be in the building, giving out resources, signing people up for CSA, signing people up for free community vegetables. And then Sunday, I will be at JJ's House of Soul shopping around, spending money I shouldn't be spending. But you know what? We gonna make it do what it do and support our community and get some of that good soul food. Will there be lumpias?
Will there be lumpia? You said, will
Yeah.
there be lumpia? No, not this time. My
Okay.
husband tells me I be doing too much,
Darn.
so he wants me to limit my menu.
No, because listen, I mean, I'm excited about the menu, but I can see, but then it's like when you love it, it doesn't feel like it's too much.
It doesn't.
My
It
husband's always
doesn't.
telling me to limit some stuff too, but it's like when you love and when
Yeah.
you want to give and make people feel good, it doesn't seem like too
Yes.
much. But listen, I'm ready to go and taste that menu. So thank you for
Awesome. But
tuning
we'll have
in, you
lumpia at my
guys.
next event. I'm also throwing one
Eh,
for Mother's Day. So I will have some lumpia at my Mother's Day event.
Oh,
Yes.
okay,
So you guys
nice. Well, you
stay
guys, where can they follow you?
on Facebook,
JJ's.
Instagram, and TikTok at JJ's House of Soul.
All right, guys, take care. Bye.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.